everybody, it's Isa again, and I am here to give you guys more tips on how to become a better entrepreneur. Now, I am going to talk about three major things that as an entrepreneur you're going to have to be ready to deal with. So let's just get straight into it. Now, tip number one, as an entrepreneur, you have to be self-disciplined. And what I mean by that is, as an entrepreneur, you're gonna have to do all of the work. It's your idea, it's your vision, it's your task. And what that means is that you have to be self-disciplined. You have to be the one that says, you know what, I'm gonna get this work done by this time. These are my deadlines. This is what I stand behind. You're gonna have to be committed. You're gonna have to be very self-aware of what you're doing and what kind of outcome that you want, and you have to be the one to do it. You're gonna be the only one that's responsible of getting what you want done. So if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, you definitely have to work on your self-discipline. So even in simple things, waking up at a certain time, designating certain hours of your day for work, and splitting and having good time management. It's very much so of you basically creating this job out of thin air, and you have to be the one that's going to take it serious. You have to be the CEO. You have to be the salesperson. You have to be, the person on the computer. You have to be all of them first as an entrepreneur. And, eventually, you'll be able to delegate and push those responsibilities to people that you hire. But in the beginning, it's all you, baby. So you definitely, if you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, self-discipline should be one of the first things that you work on. Now, number two would be problem solving. Now, with problem solving, you just have to be a problem solver. There is so many problems in this world, and as an entrepreneur, we kind of take it as our mission to make the world better in a sense, and making lives easier. And you want to not sell your product or sell, what you're doing, but fix the problems that we face as human beings. And being a problem solver is essential. It's the only reason why you would get into business is because you're trying to fix a problem. And if you're the type of person that looks at problems and thinks, oh my God, like I can't do this, why is it always me? Maybe being an entrepreneur is not for you. You have to be the type of person that's gonna look at a problem as something that you can solve, that no matter what, how hard it is, no matter how, it may seem impossible to anybody else, but for you it should be like, oh, that's a problem, okay, it doesn't matter if I don't know the information now. It doesn't matter if it's such a big problem. I can fix it, and I can get down to the root of it, or I can work with it. So that is definitely something that as an entrepreneur, if you're thinking about being one, you need to be a problem solver. Number three, I know we probably hear this all the time, from other gurus, and if you're really into self-development, the most important thing and what's going to drive you in your career as an entrepreneur or in business or any career is your why. You have to have a why, and it has to be something that you really connect with. And it doesn't matter, if we connect with it, if everybody else connects it, but as long as you connect with your why, and that can drive you to produce or do what it is that you set your mind to, then that is essential. That is what business is about. You have to have something that you're going after. That has to be a passion. It has to be more than money. It has to be something that's going to get you up and get you to do it when you really don't want to. Because as an entrepreneur, there's so many times where you're like, I don't feel like doing this, or the money's not there, or it's just so many obstacles that you face. But your why, the reason why you do it, the reason why it makes sense to you, the reason why is everything, because that why is going to not care about the money. It's not going to care if you're tired. It's not going to care if it's not working or it hasn't been working or you have to do it 20 times, 15 times. It doesn't matter, because your why is burning so deep that it's like, I don't care. I just want it. I just want it. It's kind of like, I always say this scenario with one time me and my sister, we were driving. It was about 3 in the morning. And we were pretty far away from our home, about 45 minutes, and we were tired and we were like, oh, I don't really feel like driving or whatever. And then my sister pulled over and we were like, she instantly said, you know what, I just want to get home. And then she just drove home. And I was like, and it resonated with me, because I was just thinking, like, as soon as you made that decision that going home was more important than your sleepiness, your tiredness, your not willingness to drive, as soon as your why became more important than what was going on, you instantly did it. And it didn't hurt. It didn't take anything other than your mind saying, the why is bigger. What I want to do is more important than what I'm going through right now. And that will drive you, and that will bring you anywhere you want to go in your career, and anywhere you want to go in life, is having that why and that thing that's going to push you, no matter if you're tired, no matter if you want to give up. So I hope this helps. Please leave a comment down below and let's just start this conversation, because if you got better tips than I do, please share them, because this is a community that I definitely want to, have us all connecting and becoming better and reaching our goals faster. So I hope this helps. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.